So with every good thing, there's the bad to it. How would you advise a young entrepreneur to deal with media bullying, social media? And we've had cases where an entrepreneur is doing so well, but people come up with a story or something to make them look like they're not legit. How would you advise a young entrepreneur to deal with that?
That takes me back to something I spend a lot of time doing. You have to know your personal brand. What does your personal brand talk about? And is your personal brand the kind of brand that needs to brag in public? If it is, then you need to think through every aspect of that action, because as an entrepreneur, your actions affect your business directly. Because we now want explanations, just as a business partner, exactly what was that about. Yeah. So I'd say have your personal brand values clear. Have your business brand values clear. The person of the entrepreneur drives, carries, sustains the business, the enterprise. Maybe in the long term, a person can divorce themselves, but I don't really think that happens, because then you're the chief executive and you're associated. We have the likes of James Mwangi. James Mwangi does something, says something, it affects equity. Something good happens to him, it affects equity. So therefore, when we have bad social media, if it is not instigated by ourselves, it is something we should have thought about before. Remember I said preparation, your media strategy, your clarity about what you will say. And part of that is if things go wrong, and that's the broader communication strategy, how do we handle?
Yes, because damage control. Let's talk about that.
Yes. So do you have kind of press statements? Do you have people who are the first response individuals within your enterprise, if it's not only you? Do you know who needs to go into media first to clarify, to explain, and then bring things back to a sense of normalcy? That's all part of that communication strategy. And it goes back to the preparation, so that media for the entrepreneur and for the entrepreneur's business or enterprise is not something you chance by. It's not something you're afraid of necessarily. It's something that you use strategically.
Okay, so thanks, Michael. That was fun.
Indeed.
So there you've had it from Michael Loye at Lapid Leaders Africa, and we were talking about how you can use media to grow your entrepreneurial skills as well as grow your business and legacy. I'm Elisa Otamba. Thank you for watching.